Hello everyone, welcome back. So, this is my newest pickup video when I still have a few other ones that were still a little behind on being put on the channel. So, this will probably be a lot more into the future whenever it turns up publicly. But lots and lots of different varying things of age. First, new Nebos. GameStop was doing their buy two, get three free again when they stopped for about 2-3 weeks, about a month maybe. So they had a whole set of Nebos. And while I do have Sheik, which was one of the ones I got, I have a friend who wants Sheik. So GameStop sells them for 11 something, and as a pro member I got for 10 something, and probably only asked for $9 or $8 for it. So I get a little back. They got few dollars even cheaper than that, so it's a give and take thing and that. So but also got Link, focus, which this one's not too bad. A lot of the early Amiibos to me look pretty bad, but the Link one, aside from having the piece of plastic holding up, I do admit those look ugly, but his actual figure ain't too bad. And Princess Zelda's not too bad either. It's a lot more better designed than the original Peach one, in my opinion. I mean, the original Peach one had a nice dress, but the head and the proportions, like the other one that I have here has much more normal proportions of what character was like, or at least in a more modern sense. The Animal Crossing ones you get with the Mario Party whip-off kind of thing they have, which is dropping in price. But I don't know if I'll keep these ones for myself or just see if anyone wants some of that. But I haven't played Animal Crossing in a long time, so I'm pretty behind in a lot of that. So, though I know Elizabeth, though. Actually, oddly, I know a little more about Elizabeth now because of Pixie, and I'm not going to comment on that. Before we get to actual games, one other thing, well, actually three other things. I said all on the cord. So, this was only $1 at the Samaritan store. It's another fishing pole controller. It's for the 360, and it's actually really nicely built. It's very nice. I actually think it's very... let's see, what are the buttons there? And all the buttons are nice and everything. So it's apparently for a Bass Pro Shop game of that. But it's not too bad. It's really nice built. It actually has some weight to it. It's a cord, not wireless or that. It was $1, so I was just like, why the hell not? Trying to get my dad a new system of something, so I figured if it ends up in that direction, could get him a fishing game. He likes fishing. This brand new Move charger was reduced at Walmart. It says reduced 25%, so I don't know what the price was prior to that, but I know these were like $20 if I remember correctly, when they were like brand spanking new. But it is $4.50, $4.50. So I was like, well, it's a double charger because without that, and it uses a power cable. It doesn't USB into the PS3. It has kind of like the PSP. It's all packed, so it can charge separately without the system being on. So when I get around doing some PlayStation Move stuff, do some now. I always wanted to get this system. I still don't have it, but it was in a bin with a bunch of cell phone stuff, but it was $2. It's a case for the Game Boy Advance SP. I've always wanted to get an SP. Very convenient, pocket sized, easy to take anywhere. But most people want like $50 for one. And, I have so many things that play Game Boy Advance. I have so many ways to play it. The only reason I want an SP is because it's really small and easy to fit in your pocket or something. The only problem with the case is one of the little wobble things that have Nintendo on it are broken now, so. But I was like, well, maybe that'd be good for traveling. If I ever get lucky, I'm getting one for a decent deal. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying like $50 if it was in really good condition. Half the time the screens are cracked, scratched, and the outside case looks like somebody played bowling with it on for a few hours across walks and granite. I also found a manga book at the Goodwill. And I actually read, I think, about 10 volumes of the series. It's very perverted, but it's a comedy. I liked it. It's a funny comedy. I've wanted to read more about it, but I haven't been anime and manga in a long time. And really, the only manga I've gotten is what I find thrifting, which there was that one day a long time ago where I found all that manga. I was like, holy shit. Because manga used to be more expensive. Now you can get a lot of it on sale or that. It's a shame what happened to Tokyo Pop, though. But it's a comedy about a guy and a girl who basically will promise to marry each other, and they actually love each other. It's not the kind of twist like they hate each other and they're being forced. They actually love each other, and it's actually reversed that as they grown up, something happened between the two families, and now they're not going to get married, and it affects their lives more because they actually have feelings for each other. So it's a romantic comedy thing. I found funny, but it was cheap, so I thought I could give it away one day when I give some stuff away. Let's see. I don't know why I said that though. I was getting some of the plastic containers I have so I can set some of my DS stuff because I got one loose one here. This did not come from GameStop. I just put it in it so it didn't get lost. I got with a trade for some of the GameStop stuff I got. I'm not really sure what kind of game it is, but it says it's a tactics game, so I was like, well, if it's an actual tactics game, why not? Let's see, some more small handheld stuff. What was it? Tasmanian Tiger 2 for the Game Boy. It was $3. It's supposed to be like a platforming game. It was kind of a mascot thing during the PS2 mascot age. And then I never quickly, I got a DS game that was also this, and I'm not sure if that's in the stack here, if that was the last time. I don't remember. I'd have to look through the DS stuff over there. But it was published by Atlas. I think I got a DS game that was called the same thing, except, not advanced. But for the first time in a long time, I stumbled upon a yard sale that actually had video games. Probably nothing relevant that any of you probably care too much about because they're old Atari stuff. But they're all ones I don't usually really see, like, common stuff. There's probably only one really common one. I've never seen this one before. It's for the 7800. Congo Bongo I've heard of, because Guru Larry did a video on Congo Bongo. This was supposed to be an arcade cabinet game. I never heard of that one. I don't think I ever seen this, Jungle Hunt. This one I looked up on YouTube. It actually looks pretty decent for a toy game. It's just a flying game. Gremlins, I was hoping this might be some creepy survival horror game thing, but turns out it's just a lame thing where you catch gremlins from the sky. Battlezone, I think this is that tank game, but I'm not sure. And then the more really common thing, Joust, like who hasn't heard of Joust? But most of these I didn't even know there was a Gremlins game on the Atari, so some of these I've never actually seen before, so. Well, I don't know if they're valuable much, but I took a little risk at them because it was out in the wild and couldn't look them up or anything, obviously. My Kickstarter for the side stories I just got recently too in the mail, and it's very nice. In a nice big case. It looks beautiful. So I'm really happy to be one of the few people who get to own this physical set of the side stories in the main game. And I keep being told to play it really soon. Play it really soon. I don't know if I'll do a let's play on it because it's a visual novel for one thing, and I don't know if the people who are doing it are really okay with let's plays because a lot of Japanese visual novel places do not like that. So I'm not 100% on that, but I definitely do want to play it. In the I'm not sure what the fuck I was thinking category, Battleship for the DS. The back actually makes it look like it's a well, a tactics game. So I thought I'd take a whisk on it. It was only $4. So it was from Walmart's used, so I was just like, I guess it looks like a tactics game, why not? Let's see. Warriors of the Lost Empire, published by UFO, which has done some weird publishes. This looks like some kind of weird third-person dungeon crawling thing. I'm not really sure much about. I got trade for stuff from GameStop's dumpster, so no huge loss on my end. Let's see. These were also trades on stuff on the dumpster. Time Splitters 1 for the PS2 and Bloodwayne for the PS2. So, those were just from stuff from the dumpster. I don't really play these, but the themes in them looked kind of interesting. These are those search and find kind of games. And like this one on Edgar Allan Poe. This one has a really nice looking atmosphere on it, and it was sealed, so I was like, let's see, a manor mystery thing. And always got like the weird plague masks of that, so. And I think this one was sealed too. No, this one wasn't sealed. Only the one that's Your Peel, which has a piggy waiting on it. So, I don't usually get these much for myself, but I was like, yeah, well, they actually look like they have nice atmospheres. Here's something weird. Something from Bungie. Manhattan 2. I know Bungie did a lot of Mac games and then a few PC games. And this is Windows 95, so it's not one of the Mac ones. But it is something first person, so. It's in really good shape. Wisdom. Can't say much about. Let's see. These I also got trade for stuff from GameStop. Myth 2, which is. It looks like some kind of real-time strategy game. Don't really know much about it. And then the Siege of Avalon Anthology, which is 6 complete chapters, which I guess were sold individually. And this is actually unopened. It's still sealed. So. This was $5 with no taxes. It's a sealed copy of Kane and Lynch 2 for the PS3. And I was just like, it's sealed $5, and since it's at a Samaritan Goodwill thingy abob, they don't tax it, so I was like, sure, why not? Now, here's something that I'm not going to open here. I'm going to make an unboxing of it, but I'm going to tease it off here. The Odin's Fields, I believe they call it, Storybook Edition. Very nice. I love the savings I got off of it with my Amazon Prime. And I also got another box that will be coming this week. So, I'm still enjoying my Amazon Prime. It's very nice. You get these nice 20% discounts, and it makes it lovely. Because this only made it cost a little bit more than the game by itself with the Prime membership. So, it was almost like, I think, like, what, $4 extra or something? It's just, but I look forward to opening that. I did get Overwatch. I did a short stream. I'm going to have some compilations of silence and talking fights of that. I got some several Pixies friends and that are talking, and I got some just playing with the game itself. So I'll probably mix some of the stuff together here and there on that. But I'm enjoying. I actually made a video on Overwatch, and I did. Why did I have this in here? Yeah, I don't know. But I guess it's convenient. I did a video on Overwatch and the Dark Souls 2 Scar of the Four Sins. I just gotta get all put together with some footage. I got plenty of footage for Overwatch. I don't have any footage for Dark Souls 2 yet. Me and Dan are gonna go get some Pinball Arcade. I got this real cheap at Walmart. I think it was like $8-9 of that, and they'll cheap stuff for that, and it has a lot of DLC pinball tables. But what's interesting is it has a lot. They're all real pinball tables. They're not like made up pinball. Which is interesting. There's a lot of licensed ones, like the Addams Family, and that the particular disc itself doesn't have the Addams Family. Also, it does a weird thing where at different times you can play some of the DLC tables for free. But there's a lot of tables, and they're adding more and more, like Doctor Who's pinball table, something they're working on right now. But the Addams Family pinball table, which, even if you're not a big pinball enthusiastic person, I mean, I've even known that fucking the Addams Family pinball machine is considered like the most huge successful pinball machine ever. Like, big deal with the pinball people. Now, I got lucky to actually play that. I also played the Star Trek one, which is on this. So interesting little thing if you're into selling pinball tables. They got a lot of them, but this one has 22. For some reason, I randomly got the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Regret it. I regret it. Not because it's bad. I just suck at it. Just horrible. I just popped in, played Mega Man 1, just went, I want to play Dark Souls 3. I just like, I don't know. I just have so much trouble with the old Mega Man games. I got a brand new copy of this. This is supposed to be something like Dynasty Warriors with a very anime take. It's supposed to be based on like anime, and you get like a first episode free with it. I got it on sale on Amazon for $29, I think. So it was a good price for me. I did get a very bad condition copy of Call of Duty Ghosts from someone on a trade for $9, I think. And I kind of regretted it because the case is in horrible condition, which they didn't mention. But oh yes, here it is. Yeah, that is the same name. So it is not published by Atlas. Got it for $4 though. Published by Nintendo, as far as I can tell. It's the only company logo on here. And apparently it's just one of those puzzle games so I guess the answer was that. Don't drop it on the floor. Now here's something I found nice to come across. Waggle on the NES. I've always seen some different people play. It's a pretty good condition. It was $10. I don't know if that's too much, but $10 ain't too bad for a really nice received game. Let's see. I got Battlegarden for the PS3 for $9, which is odd because they had a bunch of copies in a shelf on the clearance thing that were all 10, and then in those plastic seal things that'll supposed to beep if you try and steal them, there was this for 9, so I was like, it's sealed. And while on that, they also had Hot Shot Golfs for the Vita for $4 sealed. And I'm just like, well, I don't play a lot of sports games, but golf is one of the sports games I do occasionally dwell in a little bit, and it's $4 for a brand new one, so can't say much. I got Bloodborne Game of the Year edition from Europe with a piggy waiting. And this has the DLC on it. This is a physical updated version that has the DLC and everything on it, including the new Covenant. So technically, if any time in the future, we'll you can't get the patches on anymore. They're more complete version of the game. So I don't know about starting it instantly after Dark Souls 3, but it's something I want to do a little down the line this year. Oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. Valkyrie Chronicles Remastered's case is so awesome. I really liked this game on the PS3, and I stopped because I was interested in doing a Let's Play, and the whole Sega thing with Shining Force happened, and then I just ever feared doing a Let's Play of it, and never got around to playing it. I hear Sega is not too bad with stuff anymore, so maybe it might be something I could do in the. But even the slipcover is really nice. The back has very nice artwork on it. But is this case? I hope I find these in the GameStop dumpster a few times. Hopefully not ruined though, because these things are sexy. Oh, it's such a great. It's a shame it has no art book though. That's such a crime now, but it's such a well done case. I really hope I can find some of these things. It's so nice. This thing's the die for. Then limited game ones. This is just some kind of weird Space 1.0 game thing. They did some weird with the screenshots of that. That was Limited One's newest game, 1.6. And has a sticker, a little booklet in that. This one, I believe they said is a download off the disc, though. So it's supposed to be so it runs more perfect to that. If you're somebody who's really asinine about frames and stuff for that. And I don't really have much to say about the game itself because I don't really know much about it. And not too much into shooty games like that. And that's up to date on everything recently. And it looking like probably pretty close to the end of Dark Souls 3. So I will hopefully be getting back to more normal stuff. Overtime's dying. I did recently work a Friday, but I did a video doing a quick kind of apologies for the lack of content on the main channel here on that. Aside from that, I don't want to have too much to add that I haven't already commented in some of the past videos of that. It's pretty much the same course as that. So, if you got a comment about anything, please leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time. And maybe you'll see that new idea I have coming soon to a Bill Theodore near you. Bill Theodore? I don't have a Bill Theodore. What am I supposed to do if I don't have a Bill Theodore? I can't go to the James Wolfe Theodore. That just shows the angry video game nerd movie all the time. And you have that picket line out there that's screaming he's sexist because he doesn't want to go watch new Ghostbusters. So it's kind of hard to go there anyway. Damn fucking people with no lives. Till next time.